I was trying to do some dramatic stuff.
I'm done. I'm done.
Alright, here we go.
Get busy, yo. Get busy, yo. Get busy, yo. Get busy, yo.
We are here with a very special treat. We got my cousin, the legendary DJ Longa, aka Longa the G, aka Infinite Longa, aka the Mad Mechanic. That's right. And he's going to go ahead and walk us through this miracle machine here. All right, so the floor is yours, sir.
What's going on, y'all? So I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
What are we looking at here? What is this?
You are looking at a 2019 Kawasaki Ninja, and I stripped all the panels off of it and turned it into a stunt bike.
What cc is this, young man?
It is a 400cc.
Nice. Wow. Looks that this is what you call a street fighter right here. He done stripped all the fairings off and everything. You got the stunt cage on there. Yes, he does stunt. It's not for show, folks. Wheelies, the whole nine. That's right.
Excuse the back seat cover. I am waiting to order a back seat from Thailand. It's a stunt seat. Got a little foot slot right there, so I can be able to pop my wheelies up, put my foot down there, be able to walk it like that.
Nice.
I still gotta learn how to do it, but you gotta have the equipment first before you start practicing, right?
Word.
But yeah, this cage right here, got from Amazon. The only expensive thing I had to order for the stunt project was this right here, which is the 12-point cage. This came from Thailand, and it was about about $300, yeah.
And then what does this do?
Well, besides providing protection if you drop the bike, because this right here is reinforced. It also has a titanium block. So you ever seen some videos
when they do the sparks?
When they do the sparks, yeah.
Oh, that's what that block is?
Yep. When
Nice.
I get at that level, I'll be able to throw the bike back far enough to be able to scrape it right there.
Gotcha. That's replaceable because you're gonna wear out that like.
Yeah, you wear it out. There's 2 bolts in here. Just take it out, put a new one in.
Nice.
Nice and easy.
Okay.
On this side, got the ice stunt exhaust. Again, more protection.
That's a full exhaust.
Full exhaust, yes.
All right.
I got new headers and everything.
Deleted the Cadillac converter.
No, got some on there, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but
Yeah.
yeah, got a little bit more protection right here. Clutch cover on the other side, stator cover. Very important. I did drop the bike trying to pop a wheelie and punctured my stator cover. Very expensive fix. Don't want to do that again. So hopefully these will absorb the shock if, God forbid, I drop the bike.
Nice.
What else?
got the blinkers down there.
Yeah, blinkers right here. Got the mask right here to cover. I think it looks better like this.
I do.
Without that, it's that.
Nah, I like the mask.
Plus-
That's like gives it character.
Plus, that mofo bright.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh wow.
That's how it looks with the cover
With the cover on.
So if I take the cover off, which I call my personal high beams, let's do that. So yeah.
Nice.
It is legal because people can see me. 1, 2, I have turn signals.
Yeah.
My turn signals are right here.
Yep.
Back side. As far as the paint job, I did all that myself. Grabbed primer, black and red. When I covered it in black, I'm like, I want to do something different. So I literally, I kid you not, I literally grabbed a can of red paint, spray a little bit of red on it, and I was just like, and I'm like, looking, I'm like, yo, I'm looking on fire.
It reminds me of, I don't know if you'd heard of Carnage from like the comic book character. He's like that blood red Spider-Man thing. He's like Venom, but he's red. That's what this reminds me of.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, right.
Might as well call it that. But yeah, just ended up splattering everything that's not original on the bike, besides the tank and fairings. Well, the fairings are aftermarket as well.
I like how you got the cluster side mounted right there. Now see, that's what's good about being a mechanic. You could do stuff like that yourself. Man.
Honestly, I didn't do anything special. All I did was just rewire it down here.
Right.
Because you could disconnect it. Disconnect it and move the wire down here. Grab. It's literally sitting on what the heck is this thing called? I'm having a brain fart right now.
Bracket?
No. Zip tie.
Zip tie. Okay.
I'm about to say Z tie. But yeah, I got a zip tie right there, and then
yeah, but it's still, it comes off as nice. And then like a lay person like myself wouldn't even be able to do that simple project right there.
Yeah, man, I can still see my vitals. You know what I'm saying? If I'm riding the bike, look down real quick. Okay, I still got gas. I don't care for RPMs because when I pop my wheelies, some people like to look at their RPMs when they pop wheelies. I like to feel the RPMs. So if I'm like at a certain sound, it's like, all right, time to dump the clutch. That's how I taught myself how to pop wheelies.
It's good to know your bike too.
Yeah, honestly, that makes me feel more in tune with the bike because it's like, all right, I know if I do and dump the clutch, I'm gonna flip the bike. But if I go and then dump it, I might get a good wheelie. Yeah. Besides that,
I just have a question to ask you.
What's that?
You don't have a radiator cover. Do you think you would need that in the future?
See, and that's the thing. I've looked up radiator covers, and it doesn't cover this. All it is like a little mesh grill in the front. I'm like, well, that's not gonna do anything for me.
Oh, okay.
Now, custom building one, I don't have that skill to do that.
Oh, because you gotta like bend metal and all of that stuff.
Bend metal and shape it to, and then I have to figure out bracket points to actually mount it up on the radiator because I couldn't mount it right here. I mean, I probably could.
But won't this protect it though? The crash bar, like if you lay it on the side
so
like that?
if I did drop the bike, and I could drop it right now, but I'm not gonna do that. If I did drop it, this would hit first, which would give this a safe spot, so it wouldn't hit that.
Gotcha.
Another thing I did differently was I got a little coolant reservoir right here, just running straight to the radiator. But besides that, that's pretty much all I did to the bike. I mean, it sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Should probably put neutral.
Oh yeah. That parallel twin sound. Yeah.
Still running strong, 14,000 miles in.
To me, this looks better than like the Z400.
And it's not a aftermarket stunt bike without some lights.
Oh, what is he about to do, y'all? Oh yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Just a little bit of extra light.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I can be seen at night.
Yeah. That's right.
And then,
nice.
I mean, I don't know.
I like that.
I want your opinion.
Yeah.
If you was driving behind me,
Yeah.
you could see the plates, right?
Of course.
You can see that, right?
Yeah.
So you don't think I would have any issue, right?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
people be doing that, and worse. Like my cousin. Oh no, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but there's a certain person that I know, a certain dangerous person that I know, who rides with no plates.
Hey, you only get in trouble if you get caught.
Exactly.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, man.
And then gotta have the Hitachi.
Oh yeah.
Because technically the bike name is Hitachi.
Nice.
Reincarnated into a bike. Before Hitachi was my Chevy Malibu, but I got rid of the Malibu, so I'm like, alright, I'm transferring Hitachi to the bike.
Yeah.
So I ain't getting rid of the bike.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
And this is something like you make it your own, you know what I'm saying? It's like he had a tragedy with the bike. Oh, tell him about the tragedy, the series of tragic events, and how you made this bike your own. This bike not even supposed to exist right now.
Alright, so let's start with the first accident.
Yes, please.
How I got not just Band-Aid, but this scar right here.
Yeah.
Probably can see on the camera, but it started off with me going to look. I have a client look at my car. Well, have somebody look at my car.
Yeah.
Hopped on a bike, had them follow me to my house.
Yeah.
Cut around the corner. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to pop a wheelie. Now at the time, I was still trying to figure out how to pop the wheelie, so I was trying any method. I'd pop it in first and try to shift it in the second. Very dangerous. Do not recommend doing that unless you're skilled and ready to fall. That's what happened to me. I cut the corner, popped it in first. I wasn't expecting to go in the second, but it did. It surprised me because the amount of torque from me jumping in the second and revving it just went like that. Yeah. So did that. I tried to save it. By the way, I'm like past 12 o'clock. I'm like this, trying to save it. My foot done slipped off the pegs. There's no way I can save it. So I gave up, let go of the bike. I fell right on my ass bone. That's the first thing I hit. Then my body rolled over, and I rolled over my wrist, and I sprained it pretty badly. And then I rolled again, slid on this side, got a nice little road rash on this side, and on my side right here. I think I got some on my knuckles too, yeah. And yeah, crashed the bike. So got up, couldn't shift the bike because the whole bracket, this whole bracket was completely broken off. So I couldn't shift the bike. Ended up having to walk the bike and it's piston oil out the stator. Walked the bike back to the house because I was like literally around the corner. So okay, cool, right? Got into the accident. My mom put some peroxide on my arm. By the way, worst pain ever. Got no sleep that night because my wrist was so messed up. Okay, cool. I damaged this side. This side was damaged. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll probably get some new fairings, you know, replace it, get it back to normal, right? Well, then a week later.
Wait. But let me set this part up. So after this accident with the wheelie, he came and met us down in Florida for vacation, right? He's all banged up and everything, you know, but we still having fun. Now tell us what happened while you on vacation with us. He's on vacation after the accident.
So it's
tell him what happened next to the bike.
All right, so it's like the fourth night we're out there. We're out in Orlando. Fourth night, I'm sleeping. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I get a phone call from my mom. I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, maybe she pocket dialed. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm probably pocket dialed by accident. I want to say maybe 2 minutes later, I get a phone call from my stepdad. I'm like, nah, my mom and my stepdad called me at the same time. Something happened. So I answer the phone. My stepdad goes, yo, Jelani, your bike caught on fire. And I couldn't process it because, like, again, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm half asleep. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, the neighbors, they set something on fire and they caught onto your bike. I'm like, all right, just send me a video, send me a picture, and then I'll see what's going on in the morning. Hung up on him, laid back down. I'm like, did I hear that correctly?
He started processing.
Hey, that's what started
computing.
I'm like, did you say my bike caught on fire? So I called him back. I'm like, you said my bike caught on fire? He was like, yeah. The neighbor, they did something to your neighbor across the street, and it caught on fire, man. I'm like, okay. I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I'm 400 miles away, 600 miles away. I was in Orlando, 600 miles away. I was like, there's nothing I can do. Like, the fire department get called. He's like, yeah, they're here right now. I was like, just let me get like a report, send them like a fire report. So I get back to the house, and this is when I really found out what happened. So, long story short,
and this is where you used to live.
Yeah, where I used to live. I don't live there no more.
Yeah.
My neighbor across the street broke up with his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend messed with Bloods or whatever. They went into his house, destroyed everything in his house. So he took that stuff that was destroyed and put it in the field. Because it's 2 rows in the house, in the housing complex. My house and his house. So they came back that next night and lit everything on fire. Again, had nothing to do with me, right? Well, the fire was so big that it caught onto the tarp that was covering my bike. And that's what lit my bike on fire. But it was the right side. So now the left side is messed up from the accident that I did. And then the right side was burnt to a crisp. What saved my bike from being burnt up completely was that tarp. That tarp took all the heat.
Okay,
but
yeah.
It did melt the fairings. By the way, it's new fairings, not old ones. It messed up all the fairings on this side.
And look, none of the wires got melted.
Right,
and everything.
exactly. Now I still got some evidence of it. look right here, that's my my brake fluid reservoir. You can see it's still melted.
Yeah.
But I still gotta change that out.
Yeah.
But besides that, nothing else is. You would never know that this bike caught on fire unless I told you the story. But
Hey, well, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, with that being said, though, I had a bike to the right side that was crispy, and the left side that was messed up in the accident. I said, you know what? I'm stripping this whole thing. So I stripped all the panels off. I got new panels for the side that was damaged. Yeah. New tail light. And I put it back together, and I was like, you know what?
That's why it's good to be a mechanic.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and paint this. Paint it a different color. I don't know what told me to do red, but.
Well, the right was originally red.
It was originally red.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about it now. I was like, man, I probably should do another color, something unique. I was thinking,
I like this though.
Don't get me wrong, I like the paint job.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe I should do a different color. But
yeah,
that's what happened to the bike. And then I started getting into the stunt community in Charlotte. And next thing you know, I was like, you know what? I might as well make it a stunt bike. It already looks like it.
Yeah. It's starting to rain a little bit. I wanted to film you doing something. Maybe I could film you doing something tomorrow, and then like splice it into this video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I don't want to take the chance. It's like drizzling a little bit.
I mean, technically I can't pop wheelies because this bike is. I just put a brand new clutch in. I gotta break it in.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
I'll see. Maybe I'll pop a wheelie or something.
Nah, I don't want to chance it. If you gotta have that stuff broken in and everything, I'd rather you do it the right way. Like we can say that for another day. You can send me something online, or send me something like email me and I'll put it in or something.
But what I can do though is a stupid stunt though, like a silly me standing on the seat.
Right now, while it's with this, is it okay? Okay. But before we do that though, you gotta tell us about this right here.
Oh yes, that is. I thought something was running up to me. That leaf got in my ear. This is my boy, Jeff. For those who don't know, he was involved in a bike accident here in Toms River. An underage driver pulled out in front of him, and he was drunk, under influence. So we got a drunk, underage driver pulled out in front of my boy. My boy hit him, and he didn't make it. Very unexpected, because I mean, literally the day before, I was watching one of his stories on Snapchat, and you know, him just being a fool. He was on a scooter, like a little slow scooter with a helmet on. I'm like, my boy's a fool. And then to see that literally the next day, it broke my heart. What hurts the most is the fact that we talked about, you know what I'm saying, hanging out, you know what I'm saying, going for a ride, because like I said, he rode bikes. I always wanted to come out here and ride with him, and it really sucks that that guy took that from me, you know. And I didn't realize how much impact Jeff had on everybody when I saw the mural. And I'll be going there tomorrow, pay my respects, and I'll also be going to his grave site, pay my respects as well. But when I saw that video, I literally broke down in tears, because I mean, he literally impacted so many people out here, and I didn't even know. I mean, just his aura. Cause I went to school with him. No, let me explain how I met him. I met him when I used to go to auto mechanic school back in Jersey. Cool dude. We clicked. Soon as I met him, we clicked. I found out he was a silly goose. I'm a silly goose. You know what I'm saying? It was really good times there. And honestly, part of me just wishes I spent more time with him. You know, cause you know, being on bikes, man, you get on that bike, you taking a risk. There's a chance that you might not make it home, and
it won't even be your fault.
I was about to say that it won't even be your fault.
Yeah,
you could just be doing your thing, enjoying life, and the next thing you know, that's it. So it really does suck, you know. But this is my way of, you know what I'm saying, showing my respect. You know what I'm saying. He rides with me every time I hop on a bike. He's right there with me. That's what I like to say to myself, you know. Because we never got to do that bike ride. But I want him to know that he always rides with me, the spirit.
Word.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts, man. It really does.
Let's see some stunts. Dang, that's bright. love Kawasaki's, man. I got a Yamaha now, but Kawasaki got me my license. To me, man, I love that parallel twin sound of the Kawasaki. Longa the G. That's my boy.
One Willie for Jersey.
That's my boy.
One Willie for Jersey.
Yeah, man. Word. You got that off, man.
Heck yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm too scared to do that.
Yeah, man, it's seat time. That's it.
Yeah. I won't do one on my 600. If I had like a little dual sport, I'll practice Willieing all day. Like the less power, I'll feel more comfortable practicing. If I drop it, it's just like a silly dual sport. No problem.
That's the thing, man. It really is seat time. Like,
yeah.
At first, I ain't really believe in the seat time because I'm like, you just gotta have the skill to do it. Nah. The longer you sit on that bike and you practice,
yeah,
you fall, you get back up. If it ain't serious, you get right back up and do your thing.
Says the mechanic.
Well, that's the thing. You invest in protection.
Yeah.
I 100% would not recommend.
You hear that, fellas? Invest in protection.
Not only invest in protection on the bike, but invest in protection on yourself. Had I had protection like I have now, well, this ain't really a good example, but I got my my bodysuit in the house right now. But had I invested that,
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I got a whole bodysuit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What? From where?
Huh?
From where?
Second gear.
Oh, word. Nice.
Yeah, had I invested that though,
yeah,
I wouldn't have gotten this scar. I wouldn't have struggled to go to sleep that night with the wrist. I'd have been straight. But invest in protection on yourself. That's most important. And then invest in that because yeah, you got the protection. But if you pop a wheelie, you drop the bike, and you mess up something serious on that, that's gonna cost a lot of money to get fixed. Yeah. If I drop this bike now, I mean, I say the only thing that probably would get damaged would be the handlebar. Yeah. The handlebar probably be bent. But nothing vital down here gonna get messed up.
No electronics or nothing.
No electronics, nothing back there, no body no panel damage. So,
wet panels.
Yeah. The two panels that I have on the bike.
Yeah, that little cage though does a lot though.
It does.
Especially the back one too. Nice.
Yeah. I think I'm good. Oh, me doing one wheelie, I should be good.
Oh yeah.
As long as I ain't doing what I did. I know this episode probably getting a little long, but real quick. Yeah. I'm an idiot. I dumped at least about $1,000 in clutches. I've went through 3 sets of clutches on this bike. First time I changed my clutch, put everything back together, and I immediately hopped back on the bike, started popping wheelies. And then I want to say by the end of the week, started slipping again. I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Took the bike apart, saw the place would mess up. I'm like, damn, I burnt my clutch out. Ordered another set. Did everything I was supposed to do. Put everything back together I was supposed to be. Went out again. Started riding the bike. This time, I wasn't even popping that many wheelies. And the clutch got burnt out that same day. So then I found out that my pressure plate had a really bad lip in it. So what happened was when you dig a lip into it, there's not enough pressure building the clutch, so it won't grab, which will cause it to slip, which is what happened the third time. So, was it third time? Yeah, third time. So, yeah, I had somebody put it on for the third time. I didn't touch it because I'm like, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Had them put it on the third time, and literally went to go ride again, and I burnt it out. This time I burnt it out. He put everything on how he's supposed to. But the reason why I burnt it out was because no one told me there was a braking period on the bike. I didn't know that. That's not how cars work. There's no braking period for cars unless it's some things, but nothing like clutch related or transmission related. So I didn't know that. So I bought the fourth set, which is the set that's on the bike right now. And now I'm doing the good boy thing and breaking it in for about 200 miles. Then I'll start doing my dumb shit. But yeah, so I think I dumped about $800-900 into clutch parts. And then the funny thing too is I checked it for after my boy put it in and didn't tell me about the braking period. I took it apart, and this time I took the clutch hub off, and the clutch hub had a lip in it. So I'm like, all right, now I gotta change everything out again, because even the pressure plate had a lip in it. And I just bought a brand new one. So changed everything out, and it was grabbing a little bit, but when I went to go give it throttle, it would slip again. So I'm like, all right, I know it's slipping because of something that does not have to do with the plates. So I just changed my clutch cable. My clutch cable was bent, and if it's bent, it can cause slack. Slack equals slip. So I changed that out, and now she's good.
Yeah.
So now I just gotta break her in. I was hoping to ride through New York, but nature's not being friendly to us bikers out here.
Yeah, tell me about it. For the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I'll make do with what I got. I am going to ride the bike because I do want to ride my bike to Jeff's memorial spot. Pay my respects on the bike. But yeah, man. That's my ninja.
Word. All right. And what I learned from this is slack equals slip. Slack is slip. Slack is slip.
Slack is slip.
If you got slack, you slipping. So don't slip or slack up. Well, you're going to get slapped up. Sportster missions, we out.
Stay safe, my friends.
The streets are not playing. The streets are forgiving. All it takes is a hard enough fall, a hard enough hit to end your life or end my life, you know? It's not a game. You mess up, you have to deal with it. You fall, you get yourself back up. I realize that you mess up, you gotta deal with it. You have to pick yourself up. You could sit there and wait for somebody to pick yourself up, but if you cause your problems, get your own ass back up. Dust your own shoulders off and get your ass back up. Check yourself out, make sure you're good, but get up. If you trip yourself, get up. Me being the person I am.